Baked Potato Animator, and I like art. And I've actually been trying to get better at art recently, but I can't seem to get good. So I'm just going to practice because that's what everybody's been telling me. So here are 5 digital art pieces about baked potatoes. So for this first one, I wanted to go for like an unsettling vibe. So I made a falling baked potato into the ocean at like midnight. So I don't know, I think it's pretty unsettling. So when I was trying to color this, apparently it looked different on my monitor than it did on my drawing tablet. So it looked good on my drawing tablet, but it looked terrible on my monitor. Yeah. Anyway, so I put some shading under like the waves of the ocean to like make it look more realistic. I know none of this looks realistic, and I finished. So here's the final product. I think it turned out pretty nice. One thing that I could have done better, I feel like I still could have gotten the colors better, but I guess it's too late now. So now for this next one, I wanted to have like a happier vibe since the other one was kind of depressing. So I want to make a baked potato guy, waving in a meadow during a sunset. So again, the problem happened with me for colors, but I think it still managed to look really good. So I drew my baked potato guy waving, and then I drew the meadow, and then I drew the sun, and then it took me a while to get this shading. I'm not sure if I wanted like the shading to go over the baked potato or behind the baked potato. I eventually got like the sunsets behind so you could see him thoroughly. Yeah. So here's a finished product. I really like this one. I think it turned out great. I think it's like, that's it. I just like it. So now for this third one, I want to make this like a rock climbing guy, and he's almost there, and he's just so excited to get to the top of the cliff. And behind him, it's like a beautiful day, and there's the ocean to catch his fall, I guess. And so it took me. So I actually did shading this time, and I think the shading turned out great. I think that adding shading to the cliff like added a lot more atmosphere, and yeah, I think this one turned out absolutely amazing. So here's the final product. I think this one, I like this one because like it looks beautiful. Because I think that's because of the shading. I just really like it, and yeah. Now for this next one, I was on a call with someone, and we were doing trivia throughout like the last couple of drawings I was making, and they suggested that I make an element baked potato. So I drew it. I called it Baked Potato Am. Now I have a periodic a table poster right next to me on my wall, and so I took everything and I just turned it into an element. I took the number, which is 119, of course, the name, Baked Potato Am, the symbol, BEP, and the atomic weight, about 295. And it is not radioactive because the baked potatoes are actually just better. So when I was drawing it, I made like a godlike baked potato, and I added from its eyes like shining things. And then in the background, I added like atoms, and then I colored it orange. I think it turned out absolutely amazing, so here's the final product. I think this one is my favorite one. It turned out great. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know what I did, but I did it good. I just really like it. So now for this last one, the person I was talking with suggested a scuba diving baked potato. So I added the scuba diving baked potato. I added the oxygen tank, And then I added some fish, some sponge, some coral, some octopi, and a whale. And, I did pretty good here, but I think I could have done a lot better. Because, I don't know, I'm not sure if it's the colors, but it just doesn't look that vibrant, Okay, so here's the final product. Now, this one is pretty good, but it's not as good as the others. I don't know why. I just don't see the vibe. I just can't feel the vibe. That's the most Gen Z thing. No, Gen Alpha. Okay, no.
So for the bonus one I didn't tell you about. So since I uploaded this on Pi Day, I want to do a pie one. So I made a baked potato running away from a pi black hole surrounded by circles and cosine. And cosine includes sine in the name, so I didn't bother with that one. So, pi. I think this one turned absolutely great. And it has pi. Well, what else can I say?
Thanks for watching me draw 5 questionably good art pieces and me stuttering. Hopefully I could afford a script next time. Okay, well, bye. Oh my, what am I doing?